sun is scheduled to set at 7:58 this evening. Hoping to get to camp and get set up before it's dark. We'll see. Get lucky. Ascending the mountain. It's now 7:17, and if you were wondering what the current fire status was, there it is. Here's camp. We had to move again because I was getting eaten alive by some black flies. And these things were relentless. You can still see a few of them here. But take my word for it, my entire rear bumper was covered with these things. I couldn't even make my bed in peace. I was covered from head to toes. Here's my sleeping arrangements. Underneath we have our truck camping air mattress. We have our blanket. Here we have my Ozark Trails sleeping bag. This is a summer setup, and it is relatively warm here where I am. Up front we have my pillow, and then over here we have my blanket if I decide that it's necessary to cover up. Here in a little bit we're gonna sit down and we're gonna eat. I did bring my 2-burner classic Coleman. However, I did not bring anything to cook for dinner. Everything's pre-made. So I decided to bring things into the interior of my R50 and get into a movie. We're gonna watch Deadpool Part 2. It was a good movie. I have the whole rig to myself. So right now I'm laying diagonally. Not too long ago we had a few sprinkles. I wish I had my camera going so I could have captured that for you guys. But yeah, there was a little shower that passed over us. I've been seeing intermittent flashes of lightning for the last hour at least. So also another reason for me to just be in the rig. I don't want to get struck by lightning, y'all. I'm just a regular Joe like most of you out there. This is how I punctuate my work weeks. Currently, my day job, I'm working 410s. So I have a 3-day mini vacation every week, if you will. So most instances where I'm camping, it's a quick overnight because I do have other things to do. I also like to frequent the junkyard because I have that going on also. And I'm just keeping my ears to the pavement, so to say. You know, like I'm just out there. And then there's camping, which I camp pretty much every single weekend. I'm not kidding. I used to be content with working, going home, occasionally going out to eat or maybe going shopping or even going to the local mall and then just being at home watching TV or maybe playing video games or surfing the internet. Now it's like, I don't want to do that anymore. That's boring to me. Like when I'm at work and my coworkers ask me what I'm doing this weekend, like if it's my Friday, hey Chris, what are you doing this weekend? Camping. They're not surprised. There's gonna be some new equipment coming in that we'll be able to utilize for camping. I can tell you what it is right now. It'll be revealed in a future video, but I think this is gonna take us to the next level for camping in terms of loadout equipment. Yeah. I know I haven't gone over my loadouts. It's not anything extravagant. Many of you probably have the same thing in your loadout already. And if you don't, this might give you an idea of what things you might want to get. But again, it all depends on how you camp, what your style of camping is, and what you expect to get out of things. So there's that. If you've never looked at your R50 Pathfinder or Infinity QX4 and thought, wow, I can go anywhere and do anything and be as adventurous as can be, now is the time. Now is the time to develop those thoughts, I compel you. Not just for camping, going on road trips. It's nice to have the room. I have troves of equipment. I have to go to my wife's office to pick up transport for her. My R50 is doing that. I've helped my in-laws move with my R50. What else have I done? Oh, towing. Yeah, I've done plenty. Yeah, and I learned and got comfortable really quick with that because in the beginning, all I could think of was, I have to back this thing up. It's going to be the worst experience ever. I have no idea what I'm doing. But I'm good at pretending, so I pretended to know what to do with a trailer and how to hitch it, and yeah, this pretending stuff is working out. So it's been fun and a great experience so far being a co-owner of a trailer, because again, it's my wife's rig. She has hers, I have mine. So as you guys seen, tonight's solo camp trip was done basic. Welcome to the channel, guys. If this is your first time, if you like this kind of content, just go ahead and slap that subscribe button for me. And also, don't forget to ring that bell. That ensures that you're notified the instant that I upload a video. Guys, I have so much to share with you. My biggest challenge is finding the time and space to just create And when I say create, not record the content, but to edit. Like you have no idea. I have content for days. I just don't have the time to edit to get it to you guys. I'm trying to work on that. When I first started the channel, I did pride myself on being consistent. At some point last year, I had 2 videos out in 1 week sometimes. But this time around, it's hard for me to do that. Especially with my work schedule. On the days that I work, there's no way I can edit, after working 10 hours and staring at a screen all day. Because I work on computers all day. I don't have the stamina to stare at another screen or monitor to edit anything else. So then there's, my days off. There's 3 of them. I like to camp, and I do this every weekend. I also like to go to the junkyard, and I'd like to do this every weekend. And then my 3rd day, I reserve that for nothingness. On my 3rd day off, I'm a regular everyday guy. I'm watching other YouTubers. That's what I'm doing. Shout out to everybody on Empower.com. I've learned a great wealth of information there too. I encourage all you guys, if you haven't joined the forum yet concerning your vehicle, you need to go do that. So last night's sleep was very, very comfortable. It's actually pretty warm in the R50. I didn't have to cover up at all. I'm wearing sweatpants, thermal shirt. I had a hoodie on last night. Also have a jacket, and I was burning up. It must have been in the 80s up here, which is so weird. Like, it was just super warm last night. Like, that never happens. Usually when you're here in this geographic location on the mountain, you have to put layers on, even in the summertime, but it wasn't like that last night. I'm not complaining though. The only thing that I wish that I could change is the bugs. I mean, they're just relentless. Already I see bees flying around and doing their bee thing, and horseflies are active again. But yeah, it's really, really nice. The stars did come out at one point because it was overcast last night. We did see a few passing showers, but nothing to really talk about. It was more like raindrops. And yeah, sadly, I did not get a chance to document it. But here in a bit, we're going to get all situated. I think what I want to do is actually pack down my sleeping setup before the sun gets much hotter this morning. And then we'll fire up the 2-burner Coleman Classic and we'll make ourselves some coffee. Here we go. Well. Just so you guys know, I wasn't blowing smoke or making up a fairy tale about the rain showers. So right now there is a cloud on top of us, but I mean, it's not that big. But let me say this. There's been one other time where it was me, my wife, and my sister-in-law. We were camping up here and we got dumped on. I mean, even hail. Guys, it is freaking hailing. Look at this. They're bouncing. Hitting me in the face and everything. Look at that. All those white specks, that's hail. Woo! We're in the core of it too. When you're here on the mountain, the weather can be a bit surprising. But yeah, I'm getting rained on just as I decided to start, you know, packing down my sleep setup. So let me go ahead and knock that out before I get soaked. So the rain did finally subside. But yeah, it was coming down at a decent clip. Not enough to really wet the ground that much, but still. So we'll probably get some more showers on and off. That's where the storm was coming from. It was a lot darker in this region about 40 minutes ago. So now that cloud is mainly over here now. See how Camperdown was all outlined here. Obviously you can see the humongous dry spot, and then everywhere else around him is wet. So I was just bumming around camp, guys, and I came across this hole. And I mean, it's pretty deep. It wasn't dug by a person, that's for sure. But yeah, it goes in. And then there's this dramatic drop, and it looks like it's going to the left. I have no idea what could have dug this. Cool stuff though. Fighter jets, guys, courtesy of the airmen of Nellis Air Force Base. Looked like those were two Raptors that just went over us. I usually don't capture them at this elevation. Where we are right now, we're right around 7,400 feet in elevation. So those guys, they're cruising, you know, at a decent height right now. And they usually move faster than that. These guys, they must be the OGs, because they're not trying to blow through their fuel. As you can see, they were moving quite scaled over this mountain. Usually when I see those guys flying at this elevation, they're they're already zooming. These guys, they're taking their time. So I had my camera pointed this way because there were a few birds over here under these trees, and I was trying to document them for you guys, and then I heard these fighter jets approaching. And off he goes. And that's how you know your cast iron skillet is well seasoned, because your eggs won't stick to it. Okay, camp is all packed up now. It's just after 12 p.m. Breakfast was awesome. Had a good time sitting here just enjoying the mountain views, military aircraft flyovers, and just enjoying the breeze and just being in nature. So now we're gonna go ahead and pull on out of here.